So anyway, in relation to, and perhaps in itself in the deed of a fuckwit, but religiously I do not understand how my cock works in relation to any kinds of things. But lately I do not know. Ah, dear oh my. So, Dr. Sandro, been there, have we not? Hmm. Anyway, the third amount of your round even is the ordering system of the formula, because basically the understanding of the third vocabulary is your understanding of your brain power. But your brain power does not distort into the religion. But lately, if there is an impacting third degree of the elephant horn, your vocabulary needs to understand your segmentum, which is semantetics. The semantetics of the Inquang is the third corollary in relation to Jerusalem and to insult how to Ife. So in this matter of time, if you know that religion does not work, then the insult of your Fikaklo is your itiklang of your repakananan. Your appendency is based upon your advocate. Have we been there? Hmm. So, religionally, the codex of the formula has not been positioning itself into the compliance, because in this way, the compliance has not networked into the Piccadilly in relation to the Juvenal, because in the Juvenal, yes, is a Tekakana in relation to Jeruvala, or somehow it works out the ordering system of the next pistol, or something in relation to. I hear noises to you. Oh. Well, in a way of common law, based upon the horseshoe, the protocol has not been marked enough in relation to my best friend in Budapest. Is it? Or something in relation to light horse of dead bodies. And in the light horse of dead bodies, how do you know that? Religiously. So, in matter of time of understanding the semantetics is only the income productor. Because in this way, if you can work out the parallel in relation to Jerusalem, the only uncle Kirkashi. Hello, my little boy. Hello, my little boy. Anyway, Thai. In the sun of the element, the transcode has not been popular enough in relation to the juvenile, because in this way the intersay of the third development is the insole of the of-all. In relation to the vocabulary, my friends, the onsole of the vocabulary is only the understanding of your life, based upon Dr. Li Gong. So in that way, if your tails has the interconnect of the sematatal, the antithesis of the semakata is the introduction of the semantetics. And in this way, Jerusalem or Jerusalem is the exercise of knowing that how come you are not incoming into the Falakanan. The time will tell you how to insult in the third development of your amni, because your amni based upon your jafasa is only the semakata in relation to the Tekenu. But religiously, the conflicticists to understand that your brother has not been weighed in enough into the thunderbolt. In a matter of time, when you know how to insult the 31 review to Kakana in relation to the death penalties, then you cannot be riba in relation to the Dekushan. But religiously, the understanding of the blind people is to pokong into how to read. Lately, the Intisiskan of the blind people has only one amount of rokonong. The proso of this rokonong is only the bebele in relation to the tichushun, the bana and tushu. Oops. Five pen is on Tamatsa, Tipishkong, Chacha, and the Eastern Kong. Tabalele and Tichakishokong. Division number 6, Complastan. Division number 4, Kapala, Tepistishri, and Tesisus. He's my friend. Ditetsakasha, Widitesa, and Tesipishon. Ulu, Itepiskan. Detesashi, and Kopeshi. Gunshot, 80%. In this way, when you build the Galala of your garrison, your spaceship will borrow in relation to Jerusalem and to Fanfan into Kikakashan. Because this way of the on-so of the in-on is only the off-off in relation to Jerusalem, and to and from the percentages of your non. In this way, Jerusalem will be fair in relation to the fashion of the Katrata. Niniskin quid unaba. This is me. Niadakris gantepe antiskang. Diteska karlama ninjuang de sankang. Willeke kolo diniskang kaneta. Balakoritu ninjupishang didipishkang. British. Here's my British. Gorime good. Diteskatase Winnite Murapilakatna Tetsipishong Munanon Amma Yuriye Cooperative. Get this Nunyakan. Design Day 10, everybody. In a way of Design Day 10, your papa is only the Kokeshu in the return to the Kalapele. But in so, you have not been developed enough in relation to the juvenile, because the juvenile is only impacting degree of the 31 amount of your papa in relation to the Dikuchon. But Jerusalem, your vocabulary will be taught by who in relation to so far? In relation to so far, the 31 of your Anaha is your sticky announcement based upon my old impact by PHPBB. Your announcements will indicate into each compassu in relation to Jororo. But in so, your vocabulary by the Germany is only Tekna. But how to understand that the Peppershore is only the thicker layer in relation to your own Germany? And in this way, if the Germany is so real, my friends, he died to me. But Hitler, he's gay. He's not gay. Of course Hitler's not gay. But Nazi, oh, forget about it. But based upon interstices of knowing how come you are not shooting out the Messaison based upon East Germany, the only polululu is that your toilet paper may travel through to Paris in relation to understanding the intertobe. The intertobe is based upon the Tosakansang and the also Korminene based upon the ethicist. And also, if you have the physical in relation to your vocabulary, you are not krokonong into the kokoro. The vocabulary is based upon the onkono, based upon the tukashon of your shosha. But the spirit of the sun has not been krokonong into the internal taisam, chaos. Your kalala, oops, this doesn't work, is only the peskang of the Kriskron Gridmini. Northeast, southeast, north-northeast, south-southeast, Porcheshan, and Tumpa. East-east, southeast, Wawa, in east, Dintinchisa, and east-east, Kurkichin. Banta Sakong, east-east, in east, Guadmine, Kiev, east, Tenda, Lista, items, malt, Vintiviscum. You know me this one. The Teskasokong is only the Bevelele in relation to the percussion, but religiously your own Ubine is to understand the blind people, because when you control this, your blind people will be able to read, but in the mind power, ask Yoda how to train in relation to selecting itemized. In so selecting itemized, you will pose yourself into the blind lady in my car. But in that way, in relation to the blind lady in my car, you can also pose into the discount availability. The discount availability is the synthesis of the Sun based upon the Trescocon in Oblo. Yes, this is true. And the Kekeshe. What are? Yes, true, of the Tishushu. Sapphire 3. Oh. In this way, the Sapphire 3 will help you guys to understand the tissues of the enemy. This Sapphire number 3 is the Lokonong of the Rock Sun. The Rock Sun will betele in relation to the Tiskan and also the Betesesa. The monkey magic will be betele into this way. Bond. You read this? Handshake. Vibitis. Bolo. Betesa. Numishune. Alright. Depesa. Alright. Muyune. Buddha can help me with this one, the blind people, because they're nice. That's not nice. Nietzsche is different than nice. Not nice, nice. Oh, no. Kind of like mice. M-I-C-E. N-I-C-E. Oh. So in this way, the dotty print will informulate into the next day of Al-Qur'ana. Later, my friend, in relation to Huhu. Because when the blind people read the Rokwa of these dots, it will function into my friend there is. The informala is called Dr. Sandra. The informala is called when you interpart into the 31 amount of your pictures, of your shasha, no, of your bibelo. So Jerusalem, the Amana is only the Fakador and the thesis of known Alolo.